Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to Faulkner Fixes All, and today we're obviously here in a top secret location working on this van. I did promise a video that was different than the bike stuff, and here it is. We're going to try to get this wheel off, and we're going to try to get these seals and bearings. We're not doing this tonight. We're just getting the wheel off, and then tomorrow I'll go get the outer bearings. These are the inner ones, and these are the seals, and these are the lock tabs. And this is a special wrench I needed, a 32 millimeter. And I'm hoping that this still works. Barely, okay? So right now, we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna jack this thing up. That's what we do. And yes, this is kind of flaky. We'll just get this off the ground. I've already pre-loosened the lugs. I'll take this wheel off, and then we'll pop this grease cap off. And actually, before I take the wheel off, I'll probably put some bricks underneath the axle because we are going to be working on this. And there's no jack stands up here. It's very primitive up here. There is no power. I don't have a hydraulic jack. It's very primitive. And there's mosquitoes. So yeah, if you've seen the videos, there's a few videos on this van, and you can scroll down or go to the, I believe there's a playlist of all the VW van stuff. Okay, that's pretty close. And you can scroll down and see what I've been doing with this. It's been a few years since I've been out here, but I gotta make a big push this time. We're gonna try to get actual brakes. I don't think we're gonna get brakes this time, but we are gonna inspect this, and I do have a new master cylinder for it, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get a new master cylinder in and use these wheel cylinders. But we still need to replace the bearings, and we gotta have good bearings, because I gotta get this off this hill somehow, and I don't feel like towing it down this mountain with questionable bearings. So that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, this is not my normal fare. We're doing something different today, and we've had a lot of interest on this van. That's a tough one. I thought I would just kind of keep going on it. It's got to come off this mountain somehow, some way. I can't work on it up here. There's things I need to do with heat and torches, and if I was going to put a bigger engine in it, you have to grind out the transmission a little bit to accept that, hog out the case. Those things just aren't going to happen out here. It's way too dry up here, and you don't dare run a torch, anything around here. If you did, it would be in the dead of winter. Okay. This is the wide 5 pattern. And it has the spring clips for the hubcap, which I don't have. Okay. And this tire is not very good. There's a big crack right here. Not very good. It's just a roller. We'll roll this over here for now. All right, let's see if we can get this dust cap off. Oh, right, we gotta put some blocks under here. Man, there are some spiders under here. I don't have jack stands at this particular time. I know everybody's going to be screaming at me, but fire blocks it is. spindle. There's a huge black widow under here. Really great. Yeah, I don't have any. I do not have any jack stands. We got to go up a little bit, and then we'll put a block under it. I could go down. Yeah, we'll go up a little. I don't like that. I don't like this either, but it'll be okay. All right, let's bring it down a little. Okay, it's gently resting on this stack of bricks. And these are the grease fittings that no one ever greases. I'll show you guys. Right here is where you grease the kingpin. And there's the upper one. Buses are a little bit different. They have a couple of these weird ones. Anyway, they're big grease fittings that no one ever greases. And there's one back in there on the, you can grease the actual tube. All right, so let's try to get this. Let's try to get this off. Let's see, I got a chisel in here, I think. All right, this is not a hammer. Oh yeah, no problem. That's been pounded many times. Look at all those marks on there. That's concerning. This has been taken off many times. Look at all the marks on here. Nice thick black grease, kind of hard though. Yeah, we'll just set that to the side. Okay, so there's the locking tab. Yeah, let's see if we can. There's a locking tab on here, but before we take that off, let's make sure the ones they sent me are right. I have my doubts. We're just going to hold it up to this one. And they're wrong. Yeah, these are for... Yeah, these are wrong. Well, let's see if the wrench I bought is right. Boy, we're really batting 1,000 here. My buddy, the VW Guru, said it was 32 millimeter. Oh, the wrench is right. All right, so we're going to carefully pound this locking tab off, and those ones I have are incorrect. So we're going to have to be very nice to this. Okay, we're going to be nice. Let's put that like that. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. I probably could have just...
Smooth.
Yeah. Yeah, those are wrong. And this one's ruined anyway. Yeah, this is no good. Dang. This is no good. It's supposed to have a lock and it's supposed to have an inner tab there, I think. Let's see. I'm pretty sure they sent me the wrong ones. Oh yeah, there's no way. There's no way. These are for like bug or beetle or something. Okay, well, we're still going to go get the new bearings tomorrow. And we're going to lay these flat and pound them. I think there's supposed to be a little notch there that's gone. We'll see what we can do. It only has to go 1/4 of a mile down the hill, you know, so I think we're going to be all right. Let's undo this. And there's going to be a lot of spiders in here, by the way. There's going to be lots of spiders. And we can wipe this off and see what the bearing number is. I have some ordered, and I believe they're National 30305s. But these probably have a German number on them. And speaking of German numbers, we'll show you something really cool about the glass in a minute. Put that in there. There's a spacer here. Should come out. It's coming. It's coming. Whew. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, at least that tab's still good on there. Okay, we should be able to just kind of pop this off now. Let me get something to whack it with. It's very crude up here. I don't have any rags right now. I don't have a blow hammer. I basically don't have anything. There we go. Oh, look at that stuff coming out. Yeah. Not good for the backing plate. Not wanting to come out. I might have to get a drum puller when I'm in town tomorrow, or a dead blow hammer or something. Yeah. Oh, it's coming. We might have to get a drum puller. Well, tomorrow, folks, not only do we need the outer bearings, we have 2 inners and some seals. We need these outer bearings, but we're gonna have to rent a drum puller, or I'm gonna have to beat on this with a very large hammer. Okay, so that's it for now. Hope you've enjoyed this rather unsuccessful. This is how it always is with older vehicles, especially working out here in the dirt. We got to get this drum off somehow. Maybe some double screwdrivers. I don't dare heat this or anything. But as we were talking about part numbers, look at these old windows. They have like German part number or German specifications. It's kind of interesting. Okay, probably really hard to replace those, you know, or get the right ones. All right, we're gonna have to get a drum puller. Signing off for now. Wish me luck. Tomorrow will be another day. Okay, lots of fun. Hey folks, I found this giant hammer up here. So maybe we don't need a drum puller. Don't do this at home. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Now I am replacing this bearing, so don't worry. Woo! All right. Look at that, huh? There's a wasp nest in there. These seals are definitely no good. Okay, we're just gonna make this roll this time. And this is probably stuck on here, and it is, and the seal is stuck on there. That's what happened. See, the front bearing, the outer bearing, which I am going to get tomorrow, is fine. Well, it wasn't fine, it came out. But the inner bearing is stuck on the shaft, and there's the oil seal right there. So we have to pound on that some more. Let me get a rag and get this stuff off. Hang on a sec, folks. We're here. And here's the world's biggest rag. I mean, when you need a rag, we've got it. All right, let's get some of this stuff off of here. Okay, so this is the inner bearing. It looks pretty good, though. Yeah. I don't think the bearings I have are correct. I think they sold me a bunch of stuff that was wrong. We might just have to repack these, actually, with new seals. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Yeah, that's really frozen on there. Yeah, I don't dare heat anything up here, see? That's the problem. Yeah, it's really on there. Okay, so this is the inner bearing. Now I'm going to get these tomorrow. It should be a National 30305, and these seals I have should fit in there. And these inner bearings right here should be like the ones I just bought here. Let's see if we match these up, if they're correct. This probably has a German number on it. Maybe not. No, it's a SMR. Yeah, it's got a number on it. All right, let's see here. I believe them to be correct. Yeah. It's a different number, but it really looks like it's correct. So I think we're okay on this. And I think the seals are correct. We can check a seal right now. I'll show you guys how to do that. I don't think I can return these now anyway. It's been months, so we're going to take this one out of the package. conditions are rough up here, folks. It's there's no running water, no rags. Okay, that would go in like this. Yeah, that's the correct seal. If you pounded that in, it'd go in and stay. All right, so the seals are correct. The outer bearings are correct. And if I can get this bearing off and get a part number, I'm pretty sure the ones I ordered are correct as well. So we're doing pretty good on the bearings. This locking tab, we'll just have to reuse it. And let's try to get this bearing off real quick. Now I don't want to ruin this bearing, because if I can't get it off, I don't want to ruin it, you know? And we can't use any heat up here. You know, so we've got to kind of be nice. I'm not going to use the big hammer on it, you know? Something worked. I don't know. I don't know, folks. I don't know, folks. I don't want to ruin this bearing. Oh, I think I got it. Did you see it move? I think it moved. I thought I saw it move. Ah! Oh yeah, we'll hit that with some sandpaper or something. Come on, folks. Don't make me look stupid. It moved. Put some vinegar on it. Okay, what's that silly rag at? Dang. It's really starting to suck. Now, in normal circumstances, you would just take a little butane torch and heat this up, or oxyacetylene, and it would come off. But we don't have that option up here. A, it's just too dry, and you just can't run a torch around here. Maybe a little butane one. If I can't get this off, I might get a little butane torch. Maybe. Okay, it's close. Right now, the bearing is kind of ruined, as I'm prying on it like I shouldn't. there's the seal. Oh, there's the retainer. Wow, that seal is a really good seal compared to the ones I have. Oh, I see. There's a little retainer on that. Oh, I see. There's a bevel thing. Wow, we're gonna have to get some spray, and we're gonna have to get some really fine sandpaper and clean this up. Okay, so this is how this works. This little beveled part goes to the inside, and that goes on the drum. This goes on, and the bearing is there. So when you slide the drum on, this is all in there. I think this stays on the actual, I think this part stays on the, yeah, there's the old seal. Actually, this seal is a much better seal than the one I'm putting on, but these are obviously no good. They fell out of the drum. And the bearings I ordered are, yeah, it's the same part number. It just says Timken X. So the bearing I ordered is a National 30305. And this one's a 30306. I think it's going to be fine. Look, made in France. What the heck? I don't think I can reuse this bearing because I pried on it pretty hard there. But it is a 30306. I believe I ordered a National 30306. Made in France. That is strange. If I have to, I can reuse this. I'd rather not because I was prying on it a little bit. You can see I messed it up a little bit right there. We could hit that with a file and maybe. All right, so we did it, folks. We did get it apart. And... whoa, dude! And what we can do is take some of this really fine sandpaper. And we're gonna get some rags tomorrow too. And there's scratches here. And there's stuff here, some galling and scratches. And that was what was really holding us up on putting that bearing in. And we'll probably get some better paper too, but you get the idea. We'll clean it up real good like. Okay, so I bet you if we took one of those new bearings out of the package, it would probably just slide right on. Let's see. We got to pound the races out of that drum too. It's going to be pretty fun tomorrow. Okay, so this, in theory, this should just slide right on because it's correct. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. I think we gotta sand that more. Yeah, I think with some more cleaning we'll get that on. Let's try the old one just in case. This might be the wrong bearing. Who knows? There's the old one. Let's see how that slides on. Let's see. Yeah. That's just a tight fit. That'll go. Yeah, they're the right bearings. We just got to really clean this up with some paper that's not nasty. We'll get some. We'll shine this all up. We'll spray this all down. These are obviously no good. Here's how you tell. You look in here like this. Come down here. You peel these back and you look for crap falling out of there. And oh, it's not too bad, actually. Yeah, but you know, this has been sitting 30 years. Yeah, you know it's toast. Let's look down in here. Get that, whatever that is. What is that? It's an acorn or a dirt dauber or something. Yeah, let's look in here. Oh yeah, there's nothing happening there. That's all rust. Yeah, it's all crunchy in there. Yeah, I can see in here. Yeah, it's all rusted. These aren't not gonna work. We're just making the wheel bearings work this time around. Okay, I think that's it for now. After I go to the store tomorrow, we're gonna buy some more bearings, and I ordered them, and we'll repack the new ones. We'll shove everything back together, and we'll get some very fine sandpaper, and we'll clean this spindle up really good. Then we'll do the other side, and yeah, it's gonna be great. Okay, Faulkner Fixes All. It's the only channel that matters.